This is the screen you will be presented with when first opening Business Assistant. You may either open an existing database or create a new database. In most cases, your accountant will provide you with your company file, which will include all necessary balances and parameters. For demonstration purposes, we will create a new database. Type in a name for the database and press Save. The new database will be created and the following screens will be displayed so you can configure Business Assistant. Enter your business name, ABN, address details, and other contact information such as email, phone, and fax. Also enter your bank account details in the following field so the details appear on the invoice records. Under the Setup tab, you have to set the main properties of Business Assistant. Choose Entity Type, Accounting Period, and the last day of the financial year. In this case, 30th of June 2011. Reporting Entity, Large Entity, and Non-Profit Organisation indicators will only be used by your accountant when preparing financial reports. Leave them blank. The GST registered indicator will ensure that GST paid and collected amounts are calculated for the GST report and business activity statements. The cash-based accounting indicator, in opposed to accrual method, will indicate the change in the business, not when you are registering an invoice, but only when you pay a supplier or when a customer pays you. Specify the length of the account in the client chart of accounts. The length of the account can vary from 4 to 6 digits. The 5th and 6th digits are sub-accounts, so you have to decide whether you will be using sub-accounts in the general ledger and how many digits you want in these sub-accounts. Please note, the length of the accounts can be changed later if you find that you have to use sub-accounts. Specify the number of branches in the business. If you have more than one branch, list the names of the branches in the table at the bottom part of the setup options. Enter the sequence number in the first column and the name of the branch in the second column. Specify the number of directors in the business. List the names in the table at the bottom part of the setup options. The Transactions Held For option allows you to maintain up to 10 years of transaction history before they are converted to balances in the oldest year. The Login Password field protects the company file from unauthorized access. To add directors, branches, or specific meeting dates, fill in the relevant details under the following drop boxes. Under the Options tab, you have the option to use Microsoft Word templates, change your directories, or the option to automatically load your database when opening Business Assistant. Business Assistant does not require registration for 14 days from the installation date. However, you can register the program during setup of your first company file. You can do this in the Registration tab under the Options. Enter the username and password as provided in the registration email, then click on the Register button. You must be connected to the internet so the program can retrieve your activation code from the online server.